Evening. Stay quiet stream, Nigel.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Evening, everybody.
Evening. Right.
I think we're all alone, mate.
We are. It's midweek. That's what it is.
Monday. Who does anything on a Monday?
On here, it's not showing up as a background, mate.
No, it won't do. Oh, there we go. Hi, David, John, Coffin Tank, Caroline, Scott, Shirley. How we doing, everybody?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got a bit of a technical issue going on at the moment. So, yeah, our mystery guest is going to remain a mystery for the moment. We're hoping we'll get connected in a bit.
Yeah.
Shirley. Evening, Paul. And Janine and Brett.
Everyone's in it.
Yeah, just having a bit of trouble getting our mystery guest on at the moment. I think the time difference has confused them a little bit, but we thought we'd better come live and let you know what's going on.
Yep. So if they're in the chat, yeah, we're waiting.
Hi, Kelly. Ian, evening. Both cool. Yeah, we're good, mate. Just want to get back to the water. Evening, LC Adventures.
I'm reading the comments at the moment.
What, you can read? They don't have pictures on the comments. It's your fault, apparently, mate. You knew you'd get the blame for it.
It's always, but the thing is, I'm not the one who's in charge of the whole thing.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Throw it at me now. Throw it at me. Thank you, Lucas.
Right. Jeez. Quiet tonight.
It's down the side of horns with sparkles around. Right, I'll explain what's supposed to be happening that at the moment isn't happening. What we thought we'd do, we'd start interviewing people from other countries, and today we're meant to have somebody from America. Now these are all people on YouTube which you've probably seen or what you probably haven't, just to get an idea of in different countries what it's like. We've got some more Americans on Saturday, and then next week we've got somebody joining us from New Zealand. So that's the idea of it. It's something that we came up with a while ago, but we've actually put it into motion now. But we're having a bit of trouble at the moment getting in touch with them for some reason. I don't know why. But we thought we'd better come on and let you know what's happening. So that's the idea now. We're going to be liaising and interviewing, just having general chats so you can ask them questions from different countries, just to get an idea of their rules, you know, what they do with their fines, what sort of water they're doing. Just something different. I mean, there's a lot of people already in Britain, and I think everybody seems to know everybody, but it's one of those things where in different countries, obviously, they have different rules. They don't have canals like us in, you know, America, but we thought it'd just be good and interesting to see it from a perspective for someone else. But at the moment, we're just having a bit of trouble, but I'm hoping they'll get in touch soon, and then we can get them on the stream.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Thank you, Ian. I'm glad you enjoy them. Hello to High Grade Gaming. Not been fishing for a while. I should go soon. Yeah, we haven't been for about 7 weeks now. Dying to get out.
Losing that brain.
Sorry?
I'm losing the brain, mate. So.
You have to have one to lose one.
Great. Same old. Same.
Welcome back. Hi, Larry. So, yeah, don't know, just waiting to see, still trying to find out, but at the moment, no, I'm still having no joy getting in touch. Get your mags wet when you're safe and out again. We will, yes, dying to. Mine's probably rusted away, it's been in there so long.
Mine's just, yeah. I don't know, I looked at my bag the other day and I'm like, nah, can't look at it, I'll just be tempted, but...
Hi Natalie, how are you doing? But so you done much today, Dan? Just been sitting around doing nothing as usual?
Playing Xbox, mate.
You've run out of things.
No, run out too much stuff. Since I posted all them pictures up, it's just been, yeah. That's the only thing I've been doing.
Your head's really big now, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Hi Callum, LC Adventures. Still searching for your first bomb? They're a pain in the backside. Whatever you think. Yeah. Who have we got? Tammy. Dan looks asleep. You're asleep, mate. Yeah, but look, he's had a shave, look. Dan, you're hiding. Look, he ain't got his slug anymore.
What's up?
He ain't got his slug anymore.
Got rid of it.
You giving it back to Shirley?
What?
You giving it back, did you?
No.
The tash you borrowed off Shirley.
Someone in the last comments, I was reading the comments and they said, Dan's got a slug growing under the thing. Got rid of it. So. And Nate, press it here though, mate. Press it. Right. Because it didn't go blue before, I think, ow. I think this is definitely going to go blue now. Look at the colour of that.
That's blonde.
Yeah, I'm going to go blonde, mate.
Did you not do that? Blue. That's what you're supposed to do first.
I did it, and it just didn't take, mate. So I think it'll go that colour, so really white, so...
Yeah, mine does still not look blue until you get outside. Favourite place to go fishing? Well, I know my favourite place, but I won't be saying. Dan's still dying to get there.
Yeah. But wearing our shirts today. But...
London, in all fairness, London was really good.
I'm reading the comments at now. I'm not asleep, it's just... Yeah.
Okay, so Lucas is your real name, but you're the heavy metal magnet. Right, okay. Well, nice of you to join us. You look like a Smurf. You look like a Smurf, mate.
Oh God, yes.
And I want to know, did you get the bottles of bleach?
Bottle of bleach with the bottles.
You have to get the bottle of bleach to mix with the powder.
No, I'm not doing that. I use bleach to clean my rusty objects, but never on my hair. It'll take it off. I'll go boof.
Why are we live? The reason we're live is because we're supposed to be interviewing somebody from America, but at the moment we're having a bit of connection issues, but we thought we'd rather than just ignore, we better come on and tell you what's happening. So that's our plan, that we're actually going to be interviewing magnet fishers from different countries. Tonight it was meant to be America. Saturday it's going to be somebody else from America, and then next week we've got someone from New Zealand. So the idea is to get them on here on the live, so you can ask them questions. You know, if you haven't seen them before, they can tell you their sort of finds, what the ruling is in their countries, what sort of things they do different to us. So it's just to get an insight really of people from around the world, how it changes from country to country. But unfortunately, we're having a few technical problems, and until they can get their computer sorted out, I can't get them on here. But we thought we'll come on for a bit, and hopefully we can get it sorted and get them on here. But at the moment, we're struggling a bit.
Yeah.
Bear with me, I'll just message her. Come on, Dan, talk.
I'm trying to think of something to talk. You know, has anyone got anything in the question or the comments that they want to, if they're relating to magnet fishing, or you know, if they've got any questions about magnet fishing? Yeah, just far ahead. We'll answer any. What best finds?
So I'm just reading the comments.
So I'm reading.
Yeah, I can't wait to get out again. I think the first time we go out, we will do a live from the water. You know, as long as we get a good signal. I can't remember what the signal was like, but you know, we're just got to wait. See what they say Thursday. See what the relaxation is in the lockdown, or whether or not they're going to relax it. Because if they do, then yeah, there's going to be 2 black lines up the road because I'm off.
Everyone knows my best find ever is Scott. But Edward, and again, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Has to be my military knife. Has to be.
You're getting abused again. Nigel, your worst find, Dan. Definitely was Dan. No, mine, I would say the hand. Still the hand.
I still have nightmares about that.
Got a question for you, Dan. How come you don't want to get a dirty magnet?
Trust me, some things don't get shown in the videos. This is why I say you need to start showing what happens in the videos and all that. Basically, we only show the best stuff in the videos.
No, well, you spend all your time doing your PA bit, walking around talking to everybody.
Yeah, I know. My magnet does get dirty quite a lot, so.
Unlike Dan, but when he gets a beast, then he can get dirty.
Yeah, it's just because you have the GoPro on, people see what you pull out all the time, and I'm mainly off camera, so.
Yeah, talking to people. You did a lot of talking in London.
Yeah, I know.
That was a lot of people, though. That really was a lot of people.
That's all got me worrying, and that's like, yeah.
Yeah. But all good fun, isn't it? Right, we go. Let's have a look, see if we've got any else. You found a hat stand.
A hat stand?
Can't wait to get back out as well. Los Angeles is still pretty bad for the virus. We need to stay at home. Yeah, I know, it's not good here. I mean, the numbers are dropping, but it still doesn't mean they're just going to relax everything. Best type of knot is a polymer knot. If you just Google that, you'll see it. That is the strongest one, because the harder you pull it, the tighter it gets. But in my opinion, that's the best way, the best knot to use. Never let me down.
Yeah. By far the best knot, yeah.
What's a dirty magnet? I think it's just mean Dan actually getting his hands dirty. I think that's what they mean by dirty magnet, because it's always so clean because it's never in the water.
What is mine?
Yeah.
No, it's always in the mate. If you want to see, I have to come back. My mum has to actually wash all my gear, mate.
My mum has to wash. We have to do our own, mate. Got it easy, haven't you? The easy life. Yeah, those days are long gone for me.
Yeah. What was your most beautiful find?
It's going to be that compact mirror with the birds on it. The one I found in London.
Have you ever done some research on that?
No, it's still in my box. I did find it the other day, and I really do want to get round to doing that, but I haven't yet. But that, I would say, that was really nice. I mean, found some nice jewellery, but it's not. That's just different. I think that's just really nice because it's different.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what my most beautiful find is. Probably that's a Larson and Jennings watch. It still works to this day. As soon as it came out of the water, it worked. It's got a new strap on it, and now it's over. No, you can first say that. Actually, you first say that. So that. Watch.
This heavy metal magnet come back as himself. Have you got a channel on it? Because I'm not subscribed to you, to be honest with you, so I can have a look at what you're doing. Hi Timothy.
There you go.
Hello, Leela. I think that's about everybody now.
That's the Larson and Jennings watch from London. Still works. It's got no second hand, so yeah. Very unique.
But yeah, I thought I will get the mirror. I'm going to give it a clean up. But it's not actually in bad nick. It's like pearl front on it. I don't know whether it's sort of enamel, but it is really good. Who else we got? Yeah. Hi Leah, Hothead. Hello, how you doing? Like I say, still having problems for some reason. I can't get through. We're supposed to be having been joined by somebody from America, but they were actually joining the call. But there's a problem for some reason. Can't get online. But we thought we'd better come on and let you know what's happening. That's what we're going to be doing, you know, while this lockdown's on. And might make it a bit regular. We're just going to be talking to different magnet fishers from around the world. We've got other places as well. We've got a metal detector person joining us from New Zealand. We've got someone else at the end of the week from America, and we're going to try different countries. I've contacted quite a few from various countries around the world, and it's literally just to see, you know, their sort of ruling and things like that. So it's just something a bit different, you know, because in Britain everybody seems to know everybody, but you know, we don't know how it works abroad. We all know the UK laws and rules and things like that, but in America it's slightly different. So we're going to do that. Then we're just going to keep doing people from different countries. But at the moment, we're still having trouble getting them on the chat with us now.
Yeah. We just thought we wouldn't let you guys down, and we'll come on live anyway.
Yeah, we'll come on for a bit. And I was hoping that I can actually get in touch with them, but I just cannot get through at the moment. I am trying, though. So hopefully we can get them on here. Hi, Claire. Got a magnet only... Got to go once for the virus. Yeah, once you've been a few times, you'll find it's so difficult not going. I mean, it started as a bit of a hobby to get me out of the weekends, and yeah, now it's like I've got to get out of the weekends. It's becoming more like a necessity now. Evening stands, lad. How did you make up the black powder gun that you found? Unfortunately, the police are not going to give me it back. What they're saying is they're getting it checked out now. The date on there, apparently it can't be that age. That's what someone's saying. So if that's the case and that date's been put on there, that says it's a replica. If it's a replica, unfortunately I need a license for it. If it's an original, you don't need a license for it. It's very strange, but I'm not give up completely, but it's not looking favourable to get it back, unfortunately, because if it's a replica, it comes under the it's not under the antique class anymore, so therefore it needs to be licensed. Shame, it really is a shame, but unfortunately there's not a lot I can do about it.
I think for heavy metal music. That's one from Matt.
I will check it out later on. Yeah.
Actually, I'll quickly check that out. But I saying cool if I just quickly go on it.
You'll disappear.
Oh wow! No, I mean I'm not going to end cool. I mean I'm just going to go home, so it's still there.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll probably still hear you.
Yeah, I'm going to check that now.
Yeah, it is a bit of a bugger, unfortunately, John. Yeah, next week we've got a metal detector from New Zealand on with us, so I know you're a bit of a detector man yourself, so I'll put up when we're actually doing it, and then might be something a bit interesting for you, that, but might be. You'll love his channel. Well, I will check that out. Do you keep all that you find or scrap? Interesting things, or what we find are interesting, we do bring them back and keep. The rest literally just gets scrapped, because I mean, most of it you get out there is scrap, but you know, there's some really interesting finds. I've still got a rally chopper and a BMX in the garden, which I need to do something with, because there's going to be nothing left of them soon. Things like parking meter, Dan's done his one, I'm still working on mine, but it's going to take a long time to do. I'm just having trouble finding a mechanism for it, because the one that's in there is really bad, and you know, the case of it now is virtually perfect. I just want to try and get an inside so it looks good, but yeah, Dan's done a few things. I'm not, because I'm always working, or I'm never here. I mean, I'm here now, but I seem to be doing more work here than when I'm actually at work. So yeah, we do clean things up. I've still got quite a pile. I think I might drop some more off to Dan, because he loves doing it. He seems to have more time than me.
Yeah.
Do you want a rally chopper?
Oh no, the thing was that absolutely killed me.
But yeah, so yeah, the smaller stuff. I mean, I've got a box full of stuff in the garage of knives. I've got air pistols and things like that, and I've got a gat gun in there. I've got quite a few things like that.
I tell you something. I love to do something with a gat gun.
My gat gun.
Yeah.
I'll give you the bigger pistol. It's
Oh
quite
yeah.
a big one.
Yes.
I'll give you that one. Gat gun's more my era. The other one's more your era. So.
Oh, is that the end?
I got it very late. You'll have Brett. He'll have the chopper. All right. Next time I'm heading your way, it can go in the car and I'll bring it over, mate.
Wouldn't like
Hi, Linda.
chopper. Trust me, Brett. You're not gonna write it.
Hi, Ali. Sorry.
His mum, literally, Brett wouldn't like it. It's some part, it's hanging off and all that. It's been eaten away, mate.
If you'd been under the water for 20 years, you'd look like that.
Oh, let me know. Yeah, true.
How's the fishing? Fishing is not going well because we're on lockdown, so unfortunately we can't go out. So it's been 7 weeks now.
Yep.
Yeah, the charity thing, be a video going up later this week for that. £240 was raised. I went out and bought all the food, dropped that off at the food bank, so I should do a little video on there with all the showing everybody what we bought and it being dropped off and everything. But yeah, thanks to everybody. You know, I mean, that was quite a lot of stuff we got for the money, and you know, they were over the moon with it. So yeah, and for the food bank, I think it was a great idea, that.
I wasn't there, was I?
No. Unfortunately, you had to social distance. I could have shoved him in the back of the van, but it's probably not the right thing to do. So, who else we got? Metal Detection Romania, evening.
Evening.
What video here? Yeah. No, I think we're still struggling a little bit here. So I think what I'll have to do is, doesn't look like I'm going to get this sorted tonight, so I shall have to speak to them, and we'll see if we can do another night this week, because the other ones can only do it the weekends, but we'll try and see whether or not we can get this back on. But I thought rather than just not turn up, we better come on. We'll have a little chat with you, let you know what's happening. Disappointed, but that's technology for you. That's the way it goes. But we will get them, and as soon as I have any news, I will post up on the group and let people know. But unfortunately, that's life. But we're here.
We're here. It's still about. Yeah, nothing bad.
What else we got? Let's have a look. We're on lockdown. Thank you for your videos. It keeps me sane. Blimey, we keep people sane. But no, really glad you enjoy them. You know, then we have fun doing it. I mean, like I say, sometimes we'll go out and things don't actually go according to plan. But you know, it doesn't matter. We go. We always have fun. You know, even on a day where we've gone out and we've not really found anything, we still had fun. Actually, probably had more fun that day because we spent more time winding each other up than we did fishing.
Yeah.
Who else we've got here? Mudkey50, yes. Andrew J. Good evening. Yeah, having a few. Hi, Scotty. Having a few technical problems. I'll explain what was happening. The idea was that we was meant to have somebody joining us at 8 o'clock from America, and the idea was then that we was going to see how things differ in other countries apart from the UK, you know, their sort of rules and what they can and can't do, obviously, because in America they don't have canals and things like that. And it's another YouTuber, you know, they're quite popular, and they were going to join us, but unfortunately we just cannot get connected to them at the moment. I don't know why, but we thought rather than just ignore it, we better come on, let you know what's happening. But that's what we're going to do. We've got somebody else from America on Saturday. I think we believe we're going to do Saturday. And then we've got somebody joining us from New Zealand next week, and with many different countries, just to get an idea of what's going on around the world with magnet fishing, the different things that people do. But at the moment, yeah, it's the first one didn't go very well tonight, really, which disappointing, but we thought we'd better come and say hello and explain what's going on. But don't know why I can't get in touch with them. Maybe they got a bit of stage fright, didn't want to come on live, but
Probably not.
It happens, unfortunately. But we're still here, so we thought we'd come and have a chat with you for a bit, and so that's what should be happening. But it hasn't happened, so it is a first for magnet fishing. We did the chat on Friday, and we thought about this a while ago, and we got it all into place now. So the first one went wrong. If it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong live. That does happen, but we will be doing it. We've got a few people who we will be interviewing or talking with, and obviously with them on here as well, you can ask them your questions. But yeah, so it was a first to be done, but it didn't work this time. But we will we will sort it. So who we got there? So we've got Hi Holly, DS Magnet Fishing. Rules in Canada, and no one can tell me anything. Yeah, I know it is a bit strange with most countries, to be honest with you, that nobody really has a definite law on it. All the rules of what you can and can't do. I don't think there's anything which is like written down. I mean, in the UK, the Canal and River Trust say you can't do it, but everybody does do it, and yeah, so it's different countries. I don't know how it works. See, and I thought that's the idea. Rather than the UK magnet fishers, most people know each other. I mean, there's a lot of collabs goes on. Most people watch each other's, but different countries. I think it's interesting. It's different, and the way we do things. Like a lot in America and that, a lot of the fishing is from bridges, pretty high up. Whereas we tend to stand at the water and do it that way. But you don't get that in all different countries. But it's just. Be nice to speak to other people about it. Hi, Franny.
Yeah, I saw in the comments about
fishing again. We don't know when we're allowed to go. I mean, the government's going to now. They're going to announce on Thursday what's going on regarding the lockdown. Whether or not they're going to relax it a little bit, or whether or not it's just going to carry on the same. But nobody really knows. Just fingers crossed, because dying to get out. I mean, it'd be nice just to get out there again and just have a go. But at the moment, we just have to play by the rules.
Do you want me to answer?
Go on then.
Okay. I was looking through Facebook the other day, and it's I come across someone commented like, "What do you do if someone approached you and asking you like to move on, or have you had anyone angry approach you and had a go at you about magnet fishing?"
Right.
Okay, right. Apparently people were telling him, just tell him to bug off and all that. That's not the right way to go about it.
No, you run off.
I don't. I just walk away. But no, best thing to do if someone approaches you doing that is just be kind. If they don't want you there, just say fair enough. Don't, because at the end of the day, it's you never know. There's no
point in getting into an argument or a confrontation over it. At the end of the day, you're magnet fishing. If they can put up a valid reason why you can't be there, then that's fair enough, because we did have that. When we was in that car park in the edge, and it was just by the edge of the pub, the guy came over and said, the reason he's stopping us from doing it there is because people leave the rubbish everywhere. He said he didn't have a problem with it before, but because people kept leaving the rubbish there, he's not going to allow it. So there was no arguing. We basically said, fine, we'll move on. So we went across the other side of the water, but he was fine about it, so it's just be civil with people. There's no point in getting into an argument over it. We wound Dan up about it, but I mean, that was about it, weren't it, mate?
That annoyed me so much that day. It really did, because
we were winding you up.
Yeah.
You had a good day. You pulled out the gun.
I know I did, but how long was it play?
It's the way it works, and sometimes it goes like that, but you just got to go with it and respect it. It's their land. Shouldn't be on it. Well, it's not. We shouldn't be on it. You just got. We was asked to move on, and we did.
Yeah, but it's still.
See you later,
things, isn't it?
Sorry.
As soon as we go out fishing again, we're gonna ache so bad.
Well, we do anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, true.
Right, I'm trying messaging these once more just to see, but
Try giving them a ring one more. Okay, what we do? Take your mask off.
no, if we do take, well, I've off a couple of times, they may take off. Yeah, it's probably not the proper way of doing it.
Probably not. I mean,
no. People even the crap gets us.
People want me to do a restoration channel, Nigel.
Well, do one then. That sounds wrong, that does, doesn't
like
it? Just do one.
I do the edits like what you do, mate. I can't, you know what I mean?
Well,
Probably have to end up and meet like heading over your end or something like that, or when lockdown's over. Or I borrow a phone that you have that you don't use no more.
no, I've got plenty of them. Right,
yeah,
but
no Patriot magnets. I've ran out of stuff to restore, so I'm currently.
I'm going to drop him a load off.
Yeah.
Want a BMX?
No, I don't want bikes, mate. I want something that I can make really, really nice, proper custom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a few things that are interesting. Yeah, I'll find you some things. I'll leave them on your doorstep when I'm off to work.
Oh, yeah, of course you're still working now, ain't you? You've gone back out.
Yeah, I'm doing a few. I'm not doing a lot.
Yeah.
I get a kick from only the same thing you find when you're magnet fishing. Yeah, something we do find a lot of the same stuff as well, don't you? Especially BT cash boxes. Find a lot of them.
Franny, Dan, when are you getting your pink hairdo? When we hit 20k.
Yep, approaching 17,000. So you've got a little bit of a reprieve at the moment.
I know. I might go in a different colour, I might not. It's still dependent, mate, because it depends on what my work boss has to say. So I have to think about work as well.
Just put an hat on, you'll be fine. Just say it's your bit for charity.
Oh, yeah, okay. I probably will do.
Well, what I need to do is try and tie it in with something like Breast Awareness Week. That'd work, that would. That's pink.
What?
Cancer charity,
yeah.
Pink. So that'd work for you, wouldn't it?
Good,
Chav canisters, yeah, I remember that. I found him a carrier bag full, didn't I? I gave him at Scott's charity do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially took a bag of chav canisters for Scotty B.
I tell you so, with Scotty B, because currently he's restoring up that, I'm not going to say what object it is, because I'll leave it up to him to say. He could use it as like chain them together, make it look like a, I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I don't chain people up.
No, I'm not on about that. God, dirty man, chill.
No, the surprise hasn't gone to plan. Dan, you're the new surprise. Surprise us with something.
I don't know. You can interview me if you want. I'll be the first one. Go for it, Nigel. I'll do it.
You're gonna have to have a funny accent though.
No, I don't want to offend anyone. No.
Yeah, but I don't need to interview you. I know all about you.
No, but does anyone else does? You know
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm 23. I'm single. There we go. That's right, isn't
it? Yeah, true. Yeah, that is.
That is true. I enjoy magnet fishing and I interview people for music videos.
Hey, yeah. I don't do magnet fishing as my daytime thing. I do it as a weekend. Or weekend getaway.
At the moment, I dig holes for carports, clean up rusty rubbish, and play Xbox. See, I know everything.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
No. See, people don't understand how I interview other people, do they?
Well, no, because they don't know that bit about you.
No, they don't. No.
Come on, they want to hear your Yankee accent.
No. No.
Do your Scottish one then. We had a laugh about that.
This is Scott Hagen and the things. I don't want to offend him either.
Stop worrying about offending people. Just go with it.
Oh no. Don't have me. Oh God's sakes. Oh God's sakes.
Everybody's waiting
About what?
to hear your American accent.
I'm not doing it. I'm not. Yeah. Mate, you don't understand. We're gonna get everyone onto us if I do that.
Be fine.
Jason, I'll do an accent in the video next time. So I'll go work on one. Okay, I'll work on it.
I think Dan should shave his head on camera.
I like my hair. I don't want to look like my dad. Trust me.
No, you got a couple of years, haven't you?
Yeah, 2.
Oh dear.
Oh, zombie.
You can't see how blue mine is, but when I'm outside, it goes bright blue.
Actually, put your head down. Yeah, they can. There you go. You can see that. There is blue. Mine's just
Grey. Yours don't look any different.
what you say. Yeah, thank you. Someone said Harry Potter.
Yep.
Yep, definitely.
You won't offend me. I'm Canadian. There we go. They won't be offended, Dan. Come on. They all want the American accent.
I'll do it when there's an American on here with us.
There is.
Right?
They're in the comments, mate.
Right, but not in the comments when there's actually an American there, which people can actually hear them say. Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah, but you might offend them when they could see you then. There we go. Go to the same boat others as Scott.
Currently, it's doing my currently got my brother's barbers. I sort of lost the short straw.
Yeah, Dan, we're waiting. Come on then. Have fun.
Whose accent? I just sort of like your accent. Whose one? Nigel's, which is
No,
Where
but
you-
yours. Where am I from?
Mark.
6 miles up the road from you.
Then where are you originally from?
Exactly where I am now, but 4 miles down the road. You're not though, are you? You're a southerner.
No, I'm from London.
You're a southerner. Oh, dear.
So, oh yeah.
There we go, look. There we go. I'm American. They're all
Yeah,
waiting
see.
for it, Dan.
I don't want
You
to.
hate
Trust
being
me,
put on
no.
the spot, don't you?
You do it first, then.
They're not asking me, they're asking you.
Uh,
Do an East London then. Come on then.
Why? Is that EastEnders barman or not?
See, look, we've got a lot of people here. We've got Canadian, we've got Scottish, we've got American. And then you got Brett, which is Munchkin.
Yeah. I can see Brett.
So Dan is a fellow Londoner. So how long you been this way then?
Don't know.
You don't know when you moved up from London?
I've been here for. I've been here in Northamptonshire all my life, but
Well, you're a
as
Londoner
part-
then.
London in me, yes. Because my mum's originally from London, my dad's from up here. I don't know where I'm from, but yeah.
If you don't do your American accent, you've got to shave your head.
Hey, there's no deal with that. I didn't sign any waiver.
All right, you've got to do a Cockney rhyme.
Okay, if Patient Magnets puts up something on there, I'll do it. Actually, no. No.
Do you feel a bit pressured?
Yeah, I do. pressure because I've got so many people watching me. But you see me when I'm on. I know.
It's because they all want to see you do something. They all want to see you say something.
Yeah, they do. They all want to hear me say something. I'm thinking. Do you do London, Nigel?
No, I'm local.
Yeah, London.
Shimmering blue like the plumage of a raven. Cool, I've been called some things, but yeah.
Sound like a job now. Yeah, mate. London.
Oh well, there we go. On the spot, Dan does live Twisted London, yeah?
Twisted.
What about Northern?
It's Northern. I'm from Northern.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Nathan, no. Tell me something to say Northern. What? Tell me something to say Northern.
Clean.
Clean. I don't know how to say clean. Jeez. I know how to stay clean, but I don't know how to be. Say.
No. What I'm saying is, if it's Northern, keep it clean.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Why are we picking on Dan? We're not picking on Dan. We're team building.
Trust me, I get used to it all the time at side.
He loves it. You like the attention, don't you, Dan? He lacks attention in his life. Colouring with D. Good evening. Got to run friends for 1 year old mini metal baby colours. Thanks for joining us, Heavy Metal Magnet. I'll check out your channel later on.
Check subscribe to this channel as well.
Oh, you already have. Right, okay.
Yeah, so you got me on there, Heavy Metal Magnet. So
I will check it out later. Thanks for joining us. Keep your mags wet. I'd love to.
Hi guys, how was magnet fishing today? We haven't been out for 7 weeks. Still in lockdown here in the UK.
Yeah.
That's
the White Warrior. But yeah, 7 weeks now. But yeah, I think once they release, I don't think anyone in the UK is going to go back to work. I think they're just going to go magnet fishing.
No, the thing is, I may have to go back to work because takeaways and all that, mate.
Yeah, well, I work for myself, so I make the decision: work, fish.
Jamie, I'm hoping it will get bigger when I love it. You know what I mean? But
he's been trying for years.
God, that just hit me.
Dan, keep it friendly.
Yeah, I meant my beard.
Yeah, you stay safe too.
Oh my God.
Only you.
It's only me. I'm a good sport, you know what I mean? I put up with you guys on a daily basis.
I'm not the one sitting on a live stream on YouTube saying I stroke it and it gets bigger.
No, I did.
What's that? Sounds good. Saw the Manchester boys out doing a bit of fish. Oh, right, okay. I haven't seen that. Jay, I saw the Manchester boys out doing a bit of fishing.
Oh, is that the Manchester Magnet?
Yeah, I would say so.
In lockdown.
I think that there's been a few people have been going out. I mean, since the lockdown's been on, I've seen posts on 2 grenades that have been found in various places, which, you know, it's sort of, we're on lockdown, nobody should be out there. I mean, and somebody said that, you know, it was okay for them to do it, the police didn't mind. I don't think that's going to be quite the case, to be honest with you. Smack the fish down, you got a knife. Oh, a knife's a knife, that's what we always say. I'd like to find a penny, but throwing it in the hot tub's just not the same.
Hey, I've started metal detecting my own garden, mate. I found a lot of knives. No, I found a lot of one piece, so yeah.
Canals in London, you'd think it wasn't even on lockdown. Bloody paps when the sun's out. I know it is mad. I've been watching some of the news and that, and all these big gatherings. I mean, it's mad, to be honest with you. Absolutely mad.
Basically, everything now, and there's just people gathered all over the place.
I went out today, went out to do a job today, and the roads are that busy now. I didn't even think we were still on lockdown. It's like everybody's took it upon themselves just to go out, to be honest with you. You know, it's really bad.
Ask a question from someone, what is your preferred whiskey?
I'm not really a whiskey person, to be honest with you. I prefer vodka. But if I have to drink whiskey, probably JD's. Bad experience on Bell Scotch whiskey when I was 15. So I don't tend to drink whiskey anymore. So, yeah.
I'm more of a rum drinker, to be honest. Yeah. Flaming's it was on BBC News ages ago, no magnet fish.
Yeah, but there is people still going out. You see it on the groups. They are still going out. And like I say, 2 grenades have been found within the last week. It's just getting a bit silly, to be honest with you. You know, I could quite easily go out, but, you know, at the moment they said no magnet fishing, so I'm not going to go out.
Yeah, it's cheap as it is, because as soon as we go out, it just make it all the much better.
Yeah, that's it.
What did you do? You found
the candles and the rosaries. Yeah, that was an interesting day with the candles and the rosaries and the pink pennies. That was, you know, it was a very wet day. I remember, it was with Magnetic Max at the time, and Morgan and his family. We were all there, and yeah, the money just kept coming. I think in the end it was about £43 that came out. I put all that in one of those change sorters, and I just hit the charity button with it. I mean, the rosaries were returned to the water, but the money, literally, we just put it all in a machine and donated it all to charity, because at the end of the day, people, I mean, there's been a lot of talk on that video. Some people are saying that, you know, you shouldn't be taking it, it's there, it's people's wishes. Other people are saying that once it's put in there, the offering's in there, so it makes no difference whether it comes out. Been a bit of a long discussions on that video, to be honest with you, because there was actually a preacher in America that uploaded that video to his channel, and they had a big discussion on it, and they were saying that it makes no sense because money can't go to the afterlife and all sorts. So a lot of positives, but quite a few negatives on that one. But like I say, we didn't do it just for the money. We weren't being disrespectful. The rosaries were put back, and I mean, the money went to charity. So from my opinion, I think that was the right thing to do.
Patriot Magnets, who would like to visit the Penny Bridge, there's nothing there, mate.
Hey, we're having a couple.
The bridge had pulled up the gun from and all that.
Yep. Same bridge, wasn't it?
It was clean, fairly clean.
Yeah. People walking the canal path, cycling. Alright, bye Andrew. When you come into Ireland, I just want to get out in Britain at the moment. I'd love to go to Ireland. I just want to get out anywhere. Oh, I've got the thumbs down. Evening.
Evening, so thumbs down.
Yeah, quite long. Nearly an hour as well. Slacking again tonight. We always get it. We always get one. Usually throughout the live as well. So, but my way, if you don't want to, if you don't enjoy them, don't watch them. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But not going to let it get to me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but you know, if I'm watching someone's videos and I don't actually enjoy them or like them, I tend not to watch them. You know, so. No. But everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Thanks for joining anyway.
Yep. Appreciate it. Yep.
I want to visit.
Oh, it's gone quiet. It's gone quiet.
Pink Penny Bridge, yeah. Yeah, we went again. I've got some more of the pink pennies. Don't really understand the pink pennies, but you know. No. Still no message. So, anyway, yeah, I fancy Dublin for a pint of Guinness.
Mate, I think if we travelled over there, it'd have to be a 2-day though.
Hopefully the canals will be restocked. Well, apparently, yeah, with fly tipping's up by 400%, so you can guarantee if they're fly tipping at the side of the road, they're going to be fly tipping in the water as well. So I think it's definitely going to be some fines with the grappling hook, to be honest with you. Probably people's household waste, but, you know, it'll be interesting. Yeah. Well, it will, won't they? Some people will stop and throw it in there, so...
It's where you don't want to pull up a bin, mate. Oh.
Well, you just don't know what you're going to pull up, do you? That's the thing, but... You know, not to worry, but yeah, for any of you that has joined us, our mystery guest was somebody from America. Unfortunately, we can't get him in on the live stream at the moment. There's a problem their end, and I can't. For some reason, they cannot get online, but it's one of them things. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking to different magnet fishers from around the world. Like I say, in the UK, most people know each other. But we've got different countries. It's meant to be somebody from America tonight. We've got someone else joining us from America on Saturday, I think it is now. And next week we have a metal detectorist from New Zealand. So we've messaged quite a few other people, and we're just trying to get different perspectives of magnet fishing around the world. You know, rules, you know, the waterways and things like that. But that was what tonight's plan was. But I thought, even though I couldn't get them online, we better come on and tell you what's happening, because I don't want to just ignore. I put the post up saying that, you know, we were going to be doing it, but unfortunately hasn't gone to plan. But does it ever? If it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong live. But yeah, that's what we planned. Something we've been working on for a while now, and we got it all sorted. And the first one, unfortunately, didn't go according to plan. So I think in future we're going to have a backup plan. So if we can't get that one, we've got the next one we can just move straight on to. But that's worrying. But we thought we'd stop and have a chat with you for a while anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's actually if anyone's in the chat here, you know, wants to be interviewed, you know, just get in contact.
Yeah.
Like, they have magnet fishing, they have a YouTube channel out, get in contact, and, you know, have them on there.
That's it.
Get in contact with the Gmail account, but yeah.
So
I can't have 2 days of Guinness. I wouldn't drink Guinness. Never had it.
You never had Guinness? You ain't lived. Put some champagne in it. Mix it. Black velvet.
I had champagne before, yeah.
Yeah, but not mixed in Guinness, have you?
I don't know.
So what we got? There is a way somebody wants to be unkind, but don't let it get to me. I mean, some people, they let it bother them, but I really don't. I'm too old and long in the tooth for that. Is the magnet fishing community competitive or close? Both. You know,
Very
a lot of people get on with each other. In all fairness, you don't really hear a lot of bad things between the different things. There's usually something brewing somewhere, but I don't get involved in all the politics of it and that. But yeah, we are competitive. Although we say we're not, it's just for fun. Silently, I think everyone's competitive. Everybody wants that one find of the day. So, but you know, if I don't get nothing and someone else gets all of it, I don't get upset by it. But I think we are all competitive, because in your head, when someone finds something good, you want to find that one thing better, so you can say, yeah, look what I got. But yeah, I think close and competitive, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, look what happened when just a little comment on there. Look what happened when Magnetic Matt gave you the tequila. I had nothing that whole day. I said to Nigel, I can't drink them in the stomach, and I still did.
I'd already had you on the Strongbow dark fruits as well, hadn't I?
I think I had 2 pints of them already. Yeah, that was on. I didn't expect to be given drinks after drinks.
High Painting House, Guinness Delicious. There we go. Somebody else knows. Do you think you will ever come to America? I'd love to magnet fish. I was planning on going to Florida again this year, which has now gone on hold. I've been there 3 or 4 times now. I absolutely love it there. But I would like to go to many other places in America. I really would.
I mean, I want to, but you know. But
my wife keeps finding the better finds. Yeah, it does happen like that sometimes. I've seen a few posts like that where someone says she went for the first time and pulled out this and things like that. But look at the drawer on it. I always say, when my wife did come a couple of times, she pulled it out. Yeah, but it was my magnet.
You said that when I found out my first gun. You were like, oh, look who's bagged it, found it. Yeah, but guess who bagged it, found the second one.
After I'd raped it for you.
Yeah, here we go with the excuses.
I'm going to let you have your glory. I'm going to let you have it. I'll definitely stay away from that. Yeah, that's right. There's no point in being with the negative people all the time. I mean, negative people, they just cause a bad vibe, and to be honest with you, I'd rather walk off down the canal, fish somewhere else than that. But I haven't really had a lot of it, to be honest with you. You get the haters. I've probably blocked about 30 people on the YouTube channel purely for their language, attitude, and, well, nasty comments, to be honest with you. I don't bother rising to them. It's just simple. I just go block, done. It does bother a lot of people, which fine. I think people read a bit too much into it. Because they're waiting for that reaction, but unfortunately they don't get it from me. They did for the first week or so, but yeah, I stopped rising to that because it's just not worth getting into it.
How often do you lose a magnet?
Never. Touch wood.
I have lost a magnet, 2 magnets in the space of, how long would you say, 2 days? About a week?
No, because you got one stuck and then you went back the next week to try and rescue it and got another one stuck. And then it was probably about a month after that you did another one.
Yeah.
And then you've been good since then, haven't you?
Mate, I think it's a hassle of me. If I lose this one, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, I'd fancy the Grand Canyon. I would always like to see that, to be honest with you. Yeah, different places, but yeah, the Grand Canyon, it looks fascinating, to be honest with you. Fancy Alcatraz. Go and have a look in there.
I would love to go there. What's the weirdest thing you have fished out that makes you think, what the hell is that doing in the canal? Oh, God.
Your bag of cat litter.
Mate, I thought something else to be honest.
With vacuum cleaner, microwave oven, things like that. I'm like, why would you go all the way down to the canal to throw a vacuum cleaner in there?
I don't know, you find like tools in there and all that. I'm sitting there going, man, that's a perfectly decent hammer right there.
Yeah, we do. We always, nearly every week, we find a hammer, and knives and forks.
Or a tool.
What's all that about?
And these are like blunt knives. They're not exactly
it's like
sharp
knives. I mean,
knife.
It's not exactly intimidating to threaten somebody with a knife and fork and a spoon, is it? But I mean, in Leicester, we found them all wrapped up in tape and everything as well, weren't they?
Well, in London, didn't I? Live.
Yeah,
that was live on the video.
Makes no sense, to be honest with you. So that's probably weird. Yeah, tools and cutlery.
Lawnmower as well.
Lawnmower, yeah, but let's go and drown Henry the Hoover, and we'll walk half a mile and chuck him in the canal. It makes no sense.
A food processor was like, oh,
food
God.
processor, yeah, in the middle of nowhere. It's like someone's gone down with a boat and just cleared out all this stuff, hasn't it?
Probably fell off the back.
Yeah, we had 2 lawnmowers in Manchester in the same day, didn't we? One out the lock and one down near the motorbox. We had 2 lawnmowers in the same day.
The most common thing you do find in a canal when you're fishing, scaffold and scaff clamps.
Clips.
They're the most common.
I got corrected on that. Scaffold clips. In my opinion, they're clamps, but they're clips.
Clips, okay.
That's it, yeah. Vacuum cleaner, the candelabra and the table.
What about the adult toys?
Oh, the adult toys, yeah.
Yeah.
Best pistol I got was a Colt Service revolver and a Browning 9mm, both in the same weekend.
I've only found one pistol.
Yeah, they were the best ones, both in a week, and the sawn-off shotgun in the same weekend as well. Don't forget the skirt and under. Dan never forgets the skirt and the underwear. You still got them?
Mate, I throw them straight away, mate. As soon as you pull them out, I put them in a bag and that's it. They go in the
throw
bin.
my knickers away when I get them out. What's that about? That's a present.
Oh, friend. You don't know where they've been.
In your washing machine. I bet you get your mum to wash them.
No, mate. That's bad. They get thrown away, mate, at the side of the canal. Nah.
Most of them do, yeah. What about the lacy top that Brett gave you as a present? Did you not keep that?
Nah, throw it away. It just
Me.
weren't my size.
Me.
Wasn't my size.
Saw that video. Very nice guns. What's the worst hand grenade? I've had 2 Mills number 5s. Then I had the armoured piercing missile tip as well. But yeah, hi Sean. So that's basically.
I don't want to find it grade or explosives.
Explosives are a bit of a pain because if you don't realise what they are, Dan has track explosives. He usually taps them on the floor to see what they are first. Not anymore, though, will you, mate?
I thought it was a bell. Seriously, you know, like the old canisters where you clip the sides and it's like. When I was a kid, you used to have like these things where you push the top of the tin down to release the cap. Then you put like a mint on the top. You clamp it together, it jumps up.
So you're bashing it on the floor, and you say, "Have you seen this?" And I went, "Yeah, it's a track explosive."
Oh, see, you didn't show my reaction in the video. It was like,
I didn't have the camera pointing at you, but yeah, you was like, "It's a what?" It goes bang. I could stop hitting that. Oh, it was comical. One of those things. You found more since, haven't you?
I made so much more. Yeah, found so much more.
You don't hit them anymore, do you?
Hey, they're almost in the weirdest places ever. I was sitting by that London Bridge going, fish here, no one's been. I was hoping to pull out one of them, what are they called again? I think.
Don't know. Give me a clue.
You've got.
Oh, track isolator.
Yeah, the track guy. So that's now a plant pot holder.
Yeah, somebody did find a body. Somebody with handcuffs on. They'd apparently run off from the police, and police didn't find them, and I think they must have slipped and fell in. One thing I really want to find, to be honest with you, it's not the nicest things, but unfortunately, yeah, that did happen. Somebody did actually fall in with handcuffs on.
Thing is, so you never know what's underneath the water, mate. There could be anything in that water. Bodies aren't magnetic.
When you've got handcuffs behind your back, it really doesn't help, though, does it? You know, yeah, we'll leave that one. But yes, it did actually happen.
Yeah.
It's an adult toy again, Dan. Dan, are you playing with adult toys again?
Nigel's more of an adult toy magnet than me.
I'm restoring them for you. Birthday and Christmas, yeah?
No, mate, no, you Griff. It's just someone's got a Civil War place near them. See, that'd be a good place to go.
Yeah.
Like a place with history for a change.
We've got plenty of history, yeah, but not so much the older. Well, a lot of it wasn't near water, that's the thing. A lot of our history, the metal detectors have a great time once they find a spot, because a lot of ours is inland. Not so much in the waterways, because a lot of the waterways, the canals, were sort of man-made, and probably, I don't know, mid-1800s? I don't know, I haven't really searched
rivers
that
are stay away from get stuck quite easy.
Yeah. Rivers, you know, yeah, obviously they're old, but a lot of the canals are not. What do you think happens when you pull out a dog collar? What do you think about if it was... You thought a lot about that dog collar, didn't you?
Shirley pulled that out, to be honest. And there was a lot of like comments as well on the thing about, I think it was on the thing, on the group that someone said, I always think that Dan's going to fall in. And I read through them the other day, and it was like, imagine if Shirley could talk. Imagine the stories that he would say, because he's been with us. Some of the stories that we say outside the canal, which don't videos. Imagine the story about us.
Yeah, but no, the dog collar. I've found a few dog collars now. Strange things to have in the water. You know, I can understand leads. I mean, people probably drop them as they're walking the dogs along, and the dog's not on the lead. That's fine, but collars, it is a bit strange. Me neither. I think it would be left, yeah.
Do you want to try one more time?
Yeah, I'll have one more look. If not, we'll have to call it a bad one.
It's been an hour, so it's worth a try, mate. It's worth one more go.
That's it. Well, trying now. So, but yeah. So if you have just joined us, our mystery guest is lost somewhere in cyberspace. We just cannot get through to him at the moment. But what we're doing is we're going to be interviewing different magnet fishers from around the world, just to get a perspective of what magnet fishing is like in other countries. I mean, in Britain we all seem to know each other. You know, it's a lot more popular, but in some countries it's not so popular, or there are not so many people that actually put YouTube videos up. So we're going to be talking with different people. We're going to be talking with someone else at the end of the week. They're from America, and next week we're going to be joined by a metal detector. She's from New Zealand. She's going to be doing a bit of magnet fishing after the lockdown stops, but obviously I think they are relaxing it there. But yeah, she's actually mainly a metal detector, but she will be going out to do magnet fishing as well. Got a couple of other people in the pipeline from other countries as well. We're just trying to get a perspective from different countries, what people think of it, you know, what their sort of rulings are. Just give everybody a bit of an idea really of what's going on, because we all seem to know what's happening in Britain, but it's not always the same in other countries. But unfortunately, yeah, I still can't get through. I've been trying to get through to them for a while now, just cannot get through to them at the moment. I don't know why, but if I can organise something and we get them on sometime during the week, then I will do. And we'll have a look how it goes.
Yeah, we will. These. That's worrying.
Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, that does look good. I must admit, that's very old. In Amsterdam, that could be really interesting to do there as well. But there's a few people that keep mentioning that. Sorry, you went quiet there.
They clean them out. They clean out the canals in Amsterdam.
We've all well, I've watched the videos. You've watched them. They still put a lot of stuff out. Apparently, they dredge most of our ones as well. If they dredge most of our canals, then we're pulling an awful lot of stuff out. I would say the dredge is not very good.
No.
You know, but with that, it may only take things off the surface. When we grab a look and using heavy magnets, we're cutting into the silt at the bottom. And you saw how much we pulled out in one day in London. I mean, that was a ridiculous amount of stuff. And I mean, if that's dredged, then it's definitely not been dredged very well. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Evening, Mr. Bud. So,
evening.
So that's it, really. So,
yeah.
First live stream interview from across the pond. Fail.
Yeah, so just hit that like button, because it's just going to probably get better from here.
It couldn't get no worse, but like I say, if it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen live. You know, if we'd actually set up a video with them and done it that way, wouldn't have had this problem. But the way we wanted to do it was so you could fire your questions at them as well, rather than just us doing the work. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. But we've got plenty more coming up, and we will try again. But yeah, so everyone, if you don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because like I say, as soon as we know when they're coming on, I'll put a post up so you know that it's going to be happening. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that notification bell. Thanks for joining us. Dan won't get much fishing done, busy watching Windows. Hope this guy is okay. Look forward to your next Dan and Win show. Yeah, they mainly used clauses. There's no tricks left for us. Alright, okay then. Yeah, that's it. Get all the big rubbish out of the way, the shopping trolleys. But yeah, and we'll go for the smaller stuff, the interesting stuff. But there we go. So I think that's about wraps it up for us. We will get back later in the week. If not, we're going to have a video going on Wednesday. It's another compilation one. Bit of a different one. That's going 6 o'clock on Wednesday. If I can get this organised, we'll probably do it before the end of the week, because we have got 2 other people apparently joining us on Saturday. That must go right, because they can't all keep going wrong. That'll be happening then. But thanks for everyone for coming along. Sorry about not getting you your mystery guests, but I hope you had fun. Catch you again soon.
Normal life Friday, isn't it, usually?
Do what?
There's normal things happening, might be happening Friday as usual anyway.
Yeah, might do that as well. Why not? Alright, thanks a lot then. Catch you again soon.
Yes.